Once upon a time, in a village in the heart of Igbo land, there lived a beautiful young girl named Adaora. She had dark, shiny skin and eyes that sparkled like stars. Everyone in the village loved her because she was kind and hard-working. Adaora lived with her father, Nwachinamir, and her mother, Neka, in a small house near the village market. One day, while Adaora was fetching water from the stream, an old woman came to her. The old woman looked tired, her clothes were torn, and her hair was messy. "Adaora," she said, "I have a message from the gods. You must come with me to the shrine." Adaora was surprised and afraid. The gods? She had never been to the shrine before, and she had no idea why the gods would call for her. "But I am just a girl," Adaora said. "Why do they need me?" The old woman smiled softly. "The gods have seen something in you, child. Come with me, and you will understand." Adaora had no choice but to follow the old woman. When they reached the shrine, the air was thick with smoke from burning incense. The chief priest, a tall man with a long beard, was waiting for her. He looked serious and solemn. "Adaora," he said, "you are chosen. The gods have decided that you will marry a man, but not just any man. You will marry the spirit of a dead man." Adaora's heart pounded in her chest. "What? Marry a dead man? But I don't understand." The chief priest explained. "Long ago, a brave warrior named Nkemdilim was chosen by the gods to protect the village. He fought many battles and saved the people. But in his last battle, he was killed. The gods, in their wisdom, decided that Nkemdilim's spirit must not rest until his bride is chosen, and they have chosen you, Adaora." Adaora was shocked. "But I am not ready to marry. I am still young and I have not even met this man." The priest's face became serious. "It does not matter. The gods have spoken. You must obey their will, or else the village will suffer." Adaora felt her knees shake. She did not want to marry a man who was already dead, but she also knew that she could not ignore the gods. If she refused, the village might face terrible consequences. As the days passed, Adaora had no peace. She could hear strange sounds at night, whispers that seemed to come from the trees. She felt the presence of Nkemdilim's spirit everywhere. The villagers told her that the gods were angry because she had not yet agreed to the marriage. They warned her that the spirit of Nkemdilim would bring misfortune to the village if she did not do as the gods wished. One evening, as Adaora sat by the fire, her mother came to her. "Adaora," her mother said softly, "I know you are scared, but you must remember that our people believe in the power of the gods. If you marry Nkemdilim's spirit, the village will be safe, and you will bring honor to our family." Adaora looked into her mother's eyes, and she saw love and worry. Adaora knew her mother wanted her to do the right thing, but how could she marry someone who was dead? The next day, Adaora went to the shrine again. The chief priest was waiting for her, his face grim. "It is time," he said. "The ceremony will begin at dawn." Adaora felt a cold shiver run down her spine. She walked to the shrine, her heart heavy with fear. When she arrived, she saw the body of Nkemdilim lying on a bed of leaves. He looked peaceful, almost as if he were only sleeping. The priest chanted strange words, and the air grew thick with power. Adaora stepped forward, her hands trembling. The chief priest spoke again. "Adaora, you must accept this marriage, for the gods demand it. When you marry Nkemdilim, his spirit will live in you. You will carry his strength and courage. You will be the protector of the village." Adaora closed her eyes. She did not understand all the words, but she knew she had no choice. Slowly, she knelt beside the body of Nkemdilim and whispered, "I accept." As soon as she spoke those words, something strange happened. The air around her became heavy, and the ground beneath her feet seemed to tremble. Adaora felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She turned, but no one was there. Nkemdilim's spirit had entered her. The priest smiled. "It is done. You are now married to Nkemdilim. His spirit will guide you, and the village will be safe." For many days, Adaora could feel Nkemdilim's presence. At night, she would hear his voice in her dreams, telling her what to do. He showed her how to protect the village, how to be strong and wise. Adaora's heart began to change. She felt a power inside her that she had never known before, but life was not easy. Some villagers began to question Adaora's marriage to a dead man. "How can she be married to a spirit?" they asked. "This is not right." But Adaora remained calm. She knew that the gods had chosen her, and she would do whatever it took to protect her people. One day, a great enemy attacked the village. They were fierce warriors, and they wanted to take the land from the people
Of the village?
Adaora stood at the front of the warriors, her heart filled with courage. "We will not let you take our land," she shouted. "We will fight to the end." The enemy laughed, thinking Adaora was just a girl, but they were wrong. Adaora, with the power of Nkemdilim's spirit inside her, fought like a lion. She struck down enemy after enemy, her strength unstoppable. The villagers cheered as the enemies fled, and Adaora knew that Nkemdilim's spirit had given her the strength to protect her people. From that day on, Adaora was known as the protector of the village. Even though she was married to a dead man, she had become stronger and braver than anyone had ever imagined. The villagers no longer feared her marriage to Nkemdilim's spirit. Instead, they honoured her and the strength she brought to them. Adaora had learned that sometimes we do things we do not understand. Sometimes we have to face things that scare us, but in the end we can find strength in the most unexpected places. Adaora may have been forced to marry a dead man, but in doing so, she became the greatest warrior the village had ever known. And so, Adaora lived her life, always guided by Nkemdilim's spirit, protecting the village and ensuring peace for many years to come. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. See you on the next.